Hey y'all, let's do a reading. It's been a hot minute, but as you can tell, my voice is not great. So please forgive me for my absence if you noticed. I want to do a reading tonight. It's nighttime where I am, at least. I want to do a reading on, I want to do a pick a card. Okay. I want to do a pick a card specifically. I'm going to tell you what it's about in a minute. You're not going to know yet. First, we need two cards. And I'm using the Beautiful Cards deck again. It seems to like pick a card readings. Sounds a little woo-woo, doesn't it? But it's easier to do the cards choices if I'm doing the cards deck. Okay. All right, this pick a card. I'm thinking the two groups are going to be very much like each other, okay? So our cards are both going to be from the same. Oh, okay. This is it. I'm very excited. Okay, bottom card is the Three of Cups. This is it. Okay. We've got two cards here. This is going to be fun. All right. So, I'm going to give you two cards. You need to choose between the two within a split second and then stick with it. That's how this works. Doesn't work if you think about it, and it doesn't work if you don't pick anything at all, okay? So I'm gonna give you two cards. You're gonna pick between. Are you ready? The brand is Lamborghini. Are you a Performante or are you a Huracan? And you should decide by now. Okay. Heads is Performante and tails is Huracan. It's heads. And if I butcher Performante many more times, then YouTube will probably shut me down. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to have to say it. All right. So let's see what y'all got. The question that I'm going to have to, you don't know the question yet. The question is, are you in a scarcity mindset? Yes or no? Elaborate or don't. These are the two cards that I pulled. You just picked the card. This is the Performante. You are. You're in a scarcity mindset. However, it could change. You just need to hear the right people. You need to listen to the right things. You need to do your own self-talk. You need to, you can get out of it. It's not permanent. All right, I just picked up the little animal deck to clarify, so I guess that's what it's going to be. So how I got on this rant and why I want to talk about this scarcity mentality is because I witnessed something very interesting yesterday. And it made me think about the other ways in which this manifests itself. Okay, so all right. So I happen to, I mean, I'm not going to name any names, but I work in senior care, senior stuff, okay, for people over 62. And there are a couple of places that I've been where I've been around a lot of seniors. And like hundreds at a time, right? Because that's my business. the groups of, this is absolutely true, and you know it is true, and I'm just telling you the facts and what I've seen, so don't get mad at me. But what happens is people, this is very interesting, okay, because there's nuance to this, okay. The reason that I picked this as a pick a card topic was because, and it doesn't matter if they're old or young people, this is just what I saw, okay? It absolutely is true in all ages. People who have money steal things because it gives them a thrill, okay? People who do not have money and who have a scarcity mindset, that's really all it is. When you scrape the money off that's current in this time, in this moment in time, if you scrape the money off, you're talking about people who have an abundant mindset. They usually already have money, unfortunately. And then people who don't have money, or people who have a scarcity mindset. So people in the scarcity mindset take what is available to them for free, and they take it all, and they're not discriminate. They'll take things that they don't even need if they're free. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Scarcity mentality will take it all. They won't discriminate. They won't decide whether they need it or not. They'll take 2, 3, 4, 5 if you'll give them to them. If your back is turned and there's free stuff on the table, they will wipe you out. Person with an abundant mindset, if they actually need the thing, they take just as much as they need. Why would they want to? I mean, like, what are you talking about? You're talking about getting a lot of stuff you don't need? That's expensive. Did you know that? Getting a lot of things that you don't need is expensive. Can you, like, even if you get them for free, you have to get a bigger house. You have to transport them around. You need a bigger car. You need a bigger house. Then you've got to move. Then you've got to pay insurance for that. Trust me, taking a lot of shit you don't need is expensive, even if it's free. So that's why I wanted to talk about the scarcity mentality, because you often don't get that nuance. People think, oh my God, it's free, it's free, it's free. That is a scarcity mindset. Absolutely 100,000%. If you live in a world of abundance, you don't need the free shit that you don't need, and you won't take it. Unless, and this is the one unless somebody's back is turned and you do it for the thrill. I have known plenty of people who have plenty of money who take ridiculous shit that they can absolutely afford for the thrill of it. So, okay. But don't be that person. I mean, I guess you're keeping psychiatrists paid, but all right. Back to our performante. Let's do it. Sorry for that diatribe, but I think it's an important thing that we do not talk about as much as we should, and especially when there's so much stuff coming at you as men, as masculine energies in this universe. Like, man, what a bunch of conflicting messages. I can listen to any YouTube video or podcast and hear either people go in circles or people have exactly the opposite like instruction from the beginning to the end of the YouTube. It's a strange time right now. I'm shocked more of y'all aren't just absolutely passed out and delirious with confusion. All right, so bottom card for Performante is the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a little bit you, but look, this it's coming around. I didn't have to pull that, but I wanted to pull that, and I pulled that too. Okay, so you Performante peoples, You beautiful, beautiful people. So, yeah, you come at a crossroads. You are absolutely aware. You're absolutely aware. You make choices, though, to one up other people, like showiness, like getting the newest iPhone because everybody else did, even though yours is fine. By the way, did you know that like rich people like keep their phones until they break? Okay, just saying. So this is showy energy. This is renting the Lamborghini and showing up on the date. I will tell you something. There are some guys who have really nice cars who show up to their dates in their shit boxes to test women. I haven't quite decided how I feel about that because I'm very conflicted. Like, I think you should be honest, but also I kind of get it from the masculine energy. Anyway, if you're in that position to have really nice cars and show up in your shit box, by all means, go ahead and do it. And if you find if the girl doesn't care, then she's definitely a keeper, right? Because, you know. Anyway, so I digress again. So there's some showiness in your mentality, and that can be a scarcity mentality. Listen, if you think that there's only enough to go around, then of course, if you think that there's not enough to go around and that everything is not abundant and everything is not everywhere all at once, then of course you're going to compete, because competition is how you win that scarce prize, right? Competition is how you win the eyes and the attention of a select amount of people that exist that you could capture and hold their attention. No, when you look, and I think you kind of are starting to notice this, but when you actually have this abundant mentality, you know that there are plenty of people who are your people, who are going to recognize your worth and appreciate you for who you are, not for who you show yourself to be. Because I think it's tearing you up a little bit inside. So yes, there's a little bit of scarcity mentality in how you react and how you approach life, but I think you're getting out of it. I have a high hopes for you. High hopes. There is, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say, I think that a relationship will help you. I think that there's probably a relationship that you are aware of right now that will help you fully acknowledge this and this abundant mindset, but I'm not going to say that. Okay. Hurricane people. Oh, wow. This is spicy. I can feel it already. What are we? Page of Cups. Damn, Hurricane people. You live in a life of abundance. Yes, you do. You're already there. Pay attention, Performante. Pay attention. Wow. Okay, let's pull on that. Give me some cards on the Page of Cups for my beautiful Hurricane people. The doggy wants to make a little cameo appearance, but he needs to get off my lap. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. But he's really cute, and I wish you could see him. All right. Wow. Yeah, this is much different. Very spicy though. There's almost a I want to say that there's almost there's almost an expectation with this though. And I don't think it's bad. The cards are done. I don't think that's bad. What I'm seeing is a little bit of that performative nature, a little bit of that, well, if I have this abundant mindset, things will happen to me and I will have abundance. Hey, no, you're already there. You're actually already there. It's just I'm getting a lot of that feedback. I'm getting that in like a feedback loop in your head, and I think you could quiet your mind, take a deep breath, let it all go, and you've programmed yourself enough to where this would just be second habit. You're not going to go to a bowl of free candy and take 8 or 9 pieces when really you should just take one. You're probably not even going to take one because you know you're going to have dessert later, and that's enough sugar for you for the day. You're already there. It's just that there's a performative nature, almost like you talk about it too much or talk about it to yourself too much. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. But I think you could quiet that down. I think you could let that go. Stop on the feedback loop, let it go, and just let yourself be. Because it really is funny how, like, if we say things enough times, it's like, oh, you know what it's like. I hate to use this analogy, but because half of you won't know this. Most of you won't know this. But if you're making mashed potatoes, imagine every time you stir the mashed potatoes, you're saying, I live in abundance. I live in abundance. I live in abundance. Okay? You have made the mashed potatoes into glue. Maybe you do know what I'm talking about, y'all. You've made Thanksgiving, like you've been tasked, right, to put together Thanksgiving mashed potatoes. And if you stir them too much, they turn into glue. Well, that's an analogy of sorts for what's happening to if you keep that feedback loop going. The universe just puts you in like a toilet bowl, just around. And you actually you want to just go down the drain. You just want to go down the drain into the next level of life, of abundance and beauty, and just taking everything that comes to you. And I guess the cards weren't done because I'm shuffling them again. I told you this is going to be a wild reading. I haven't read in a long time. Oh, it's been days. It's been days. Oh, you guys. Oh, okay. All right, bottom card is the Seven of Wands. What did I say? What did I tell you? Hanged Man. That's the advice. There's your 4th card like we got over here. Hanged Man. I'll give you the 5th card too. Yeah, watch for those 8 broken cups. What did I tell you? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Get some new perspective. Let go of the feedback loop. You've got the Sun and you've got the 9 of Pentacles. You just need to get to the 10 of Pentacles and then sit there. And if you sit there now, that will help bring it along quite naturally. Very cool. Very, very cool, you hurricane people. I want to know how many of you, if you get to the end of this video and you had no idea what either of those cards were and you just picked, I want you to like this video, please. And make a comment on my community page. Because I really wonder, for one thing, I've gotten a lot more female viewers lately. And this, I mean, I don't care if you're female or male, but this channel is for masculine energy, and that's what I'm pulling on. So y'all are cross-watching or gaining insight. That's not really my objective, because this is about masculine energy and where we are. This is for them. It's okay. You can watch and stuff. It's just, this is not for you. I'm sorry. And I probably lose subs, but it's not for you. It's for masculine energy. If you are a female who is in her masculine energy, like myself, then great. Perfect. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm hoping to get some of the fuckboys out there to join the channel, but you'll do. Oh my God, you guys. Let's draw some. Do I want this deck? I don't know that I want this deck. Let's go back. I want to get spicier. Should I get out the Santa Muerte? Let's do it. Yeah, so let's find some common energy behind y'all before I go on another rant. Yeah, but if you didn't know what those cards were, like the video, because I really want to know, like, how do you make the choice? Like, if you don't know what the cards are, I know that some of you have watched these pick-a-cards where you don't know what the cards are. Is it just because how they sound? It's just like the sound that what I should do. Oh, you know what I should do for the next pick-a-card? I should slap a screenshot of those cards as I'm calling them out on the vid. Duh. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that henceforth. Probably not this one because it's late and I have things to do. All right. I love y'all, but not that many of y'all are watching, so. Hey, if you just get to the end of this video in general, give it a like. Interesting. Okay. We have strength on the bottom. Yeah. These are lessons that, yeah. We're going to do 3, I think. So we've got the 4 Pentacles. Appropriate, right? This deck, I'm telling you. 4 Pentacles, if those of you don't know, is holding on tightly. Is that scarcity? This is scarcity mentality in a card. Holding on tightly. It's not letting go. Any riches that you've obtained. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And the 10 of Swords. Fantastic. So we've got movement. We've got movement toward, for both of you, movement towards this mindset of abundance and gratitude. That's one key. If you got to the end of this video, that is an actionable gratitude moment, that 10 of Swords. Actionable gratitude. So that will help both of you in your journey, is having gratitude for what you already have. Having gratitude for not just the material possessions that you have, but the friends, the relationships, the experiences, everything in your life that makes your life worth living. Express that gratitude. And whether it's like writing in your journal or just saying it out loud, doing a little prayer every day, that's always nice. Just acknowledging it. Just like when you see a beautiful sunset, stopping. It's amazing what time on one hand. All right. What I'm going to say is time exists in the moments that we are present. Period. So, if you stop and notice a sunset, and that's all that you see, and that's all that you're focused on for that 1 minute, then that time really exists. And in that moment, you can be present and have gratitude for it. just by existing and holding that time. That will help grow this mindset to become the most lovely and abundant and generous. There's generosity and abundance as well. Don't forget that. There's humility, there's gratitude, and there's generosity in abundance. All right, that's it. This was so much fun. I hope y'all had fun too, because I just had a riot, and that's what I would love to do when I sit down and read tarot. So thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.